This is a very irritating intro spoken by a lot of different people who are actually all the same person.
Hey, what's up? My name is Meon.
It's Sir Meon.
And today I have some mind-blowing news for you. But first, let's get your 2 cents out of the way before we get to the juicy part.
Make sure your sound is leveled. I noticed differences in sound volumes between and even within single characters. There are 10 ways to do it.
Okay, let me fix this real quick.
2 hours later.
Microphone 1 2 1 2. Microphone 1 2. We record. Anything else? Your last video was nothing but a totally embarrassing self-promoting campaign without any actual content. You mean this video? And don't forget to subscribe, so hit that button down there too. Okay, I know what you mean. You know how everybody tells you that you have to give value to your audience in your YouTube videos, and I thought I'd give you that value by providing some kind of advice how to follow your passion. I thought it would be like bad. I didn't want to only speak about me and myself and my struggles, and yeah, but then I realized talking about this vulnerability and these struggles of mine, that is the value that I can offer, because it's very authentic, and I think that is what connects us, and that's what you can relate to. And so yeah, I think that's it. And I'm still at the very beginning of my YouTube experience, and I'm experimenting with a lot of stuff. So sorry if I was just a jerk. So instead of me giving you some words of wisdom, maybe Jamie Caddo has some stuff for you today, and let's see what he has to say about it.
We've got this whole thing about, oh no, I've only got to put out things which are absolutely perfect. A lot of people, they start their projects and they think, no, it all has to be incredible or I can't show it to anyone. Don't ruin your projects that way. It's not all going to be incredible all the time. So you've got to be okay with a bit of mediocrity. Don't be too uptight about everything having to be brilliant.
Just learn from your mistakes. Oh, he didn't say that? Anyways, the big news for today is, drumroll, I stopped developing my initial game to join forces with a guy called Mo, who happens to be the editor of this video too. What? Mo agreed to edit the videos for this channel in return of me illustrating the rulebook of his magic fantasy steampunk role-playing game called Ashen Days that he has written over the last couple of years. And I thought, why not? Sounds interesting. And to illustrate a book, you have to read it first. And oh boy, did it suck me in. I was inventing a world for my game, and his idea and his world is so similar to what I had in mind for my world, so for me it was an easy decision. Let's do this together! Let's invent a world where the pen and paper game takes place, and at the same time the video game gets a world as well. And I'm pretty sure you want to know what's going on, so let me just fake an interview with Mo, the inventor of Ashen Days. Yeah. I just look here, so it looks like we're actually talking to each other at this very moment, which is not the case. Yeah, but let's just do it. Hey Mo, what's going on? Hi.
Hello.
Nice to have you. You ready?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
So, tell me, what is the game about?
Ashen Days is a pen and paper role-playing game where the players take over characters and adventure through our own world of Terrana, on their quest to collect the powerful ashen crystals. Terrana is a flat shard floating through space, and there are 2 sides. the Sun Path,
And the mighty Night Path.
What? The Night Path is not that mighty.
Oh, it is. It is.
Oh no, it's not. Actually, the Sun Path is the mightiest in the world. And by the way, the Night Path sucks.
they absolutely hate each other, mainly because their gods have a really bad argument. The overall setting is medieval, magically powered steampunk and a pinch of science fiction.
Nice. Okay, what are the Ashen Days?
In short, there is a goddess named Anissa, and she's banned and trapped in a volcano located in the middle of our world because this other goddess named Callis was jealous as hell and put her there. And because she was so jealous, she splitted the world in two parts. And to make it worse, this pissed and betrayed goddess Callis forces Anissa's twin children to torture her once in a cycle with fire and ash. That means the volcano erupts and the Ashen Days begin. During this eruption, the grim and cruel ashen creatures are spit out of the volcano and onto our game world. Inside these creatures there are the mighty ashen crystals, which hold the magic power we call transcendence. And both the Sun Path and the Night Path really need this transcendence. So, your job is to slay these endangering ashen creatures to get the precious crystals.
Ha! So no guilty feelings. Nice. Okay, what sets your game, I mean our game, apart from other pen and paper games?
It's really focusing a fast-paced game flow. It's quick, and therefore it emphasizes on immersion, storytelling and thrilling group experience. You choose a class and a profession, spend a couple of points in your trades and boom! There we go. We don't have sheets with your abilities and calculation. We broke everything down to 12 actions, and these are where you roll your dice on. The rest is purely based on how the players describe what they do.
Okay, 2 more questions. What are your publishing goals?
We want to give out the first playable and printed version with illustrations and everything to support us by the beginning of June 2021.
Okay, wow, that is pretty soon. June. And in case you are wondering how to support us, I guess I have to put up a Patreon page, because everybody does it. And I think it's a very good opportunity, but it's not now. It's just stuff for the future, and I will let you know as soon as I did all the stuff that is necessary for opening a very good looking Patreon page. So, last question. Who is your target audience?
By keeping things simple, the game is very beginner friendly and suitable for everyone who has never tried a role-playing game before. But also experienced role-players will get their money's worth, since we integrated classes with advanced mechanics into the game. They will, for example, require profound knowledge of the flora and the fauna in the world. The Pan Herbalist would be such an example.
Wow, okay. I'm sure you have at least 1 million questions. What's going on? What is it? And just feel free to ask us anything about the game, about the journey, about the plans in the comments below. And when we hit 150 subscribers, we will do like a Q&A section, a Q&A video where we answer your questions. But in the meantime, we started to do a live stream of our game dev journey and the invention of Ashen Days every Monday evening on Twitch. Mo has a Twitch channel where all of this is happening. Link will be in the description below, and I would really appreciate if we meet there. It's German, unfortunately. Maybe we can have a little English chat in between. But yeah, I think that's it. So I say goodbye to you, Mo. I let you finish editing this video, and until Monday, bye.
Okay, bye.
What a nicely faked interview. There you have it. That is what I've been doing for the last 2 months. diving headfirst into the world of Terrana and Ashen Days, and I'm really loving it. Working together is so nice.
Wait, what about our video game?
You see, in these times where we get separated and spend like the whole day in front of a computer screen, I really felt it's time to invent something that brings the people back together, that brings us back together, share a real life moment.
Even if it's in a totally made-up fantasy world.
And that is why I think the world needs Ashen Days more than my video game right now. Like in this point of time, I think it's more important to make something that brings the people together. And we have a deadline, and I love working together. So that's easy for me.
You know, additionally, I'm so busy right now finding the right art style for the book that is coming out in June and that is printed in only one color.
Black.
So we're quitting?
No, not at all. My recruiting agent in South Africa told me to set up an email for his student network of coders to find someone who wants to join forces with us.
No, he didn't. We don't even have a recruiting agent, do we?
Yes, we have. And yes, he did.
Nah, he didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, so we do have a recruiting agent in South Africa now. Wow. The thing is, I have to make this video game in the long run because it means so much to me.
I really want to tell my story through the medium of a stealth game where you sneak through 2.5D levels with the little imaginary friend of a depressed teenager.
Because in the shadows of the deepest darkness, the greatest treasures are waiting. And I mean this.
You mean this?
No, I mean this. Self-development has always taken me through my fear into the darkest shadows. And I'm willing to go there to find the treasures. And that's the story I want to tell through the video game. So that's it for today. And I have no idea if, as stated in the last video, we got to 100 subscribers by the end of January. Who cares? I think it's all good. I love doing this, so I just keep on doing it. It would really, really help me out if you subscribe, leave a like, leave a nice comment. That would be really awesome. Yeah, and let this journey continue. So these were my 2 cents for today, and thanks for watching.
Leave a like, write a nice comment, and then subscribe. Chimneys and curtains, stay true to the vibe. Also make sure to follow Mo on Twitch. You know what rhymes on Twitch, right?